Hello, I'm Dr. Shockrageous, Dr. Jacqueline, whatever you prefer to call me. This is your monthly reading for all signs. It's a general reading. It's a general love reading. Hopefully you find a message that you've come to receive. Namaste in advance. Spirit, what messages do you have for the lovely air signs? Start off with air signs. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Being guarded. You don't want to be taken advantage of. But there's also a pursuit of arity going on. So it's having that emotional pursuit. There may be somebody inheriting like a family business or an opportunity to represent your lineage. And in the past, it required a lot of balance. You may be someone that severs ties with individuals and being left out in the cold, but being left out where two people are taking their dreams and putting them together and allowing the universe to utilize their life scales. So it's allowing one person to be a scale and another person to be a scale. And with equal give and take, that reciprocity, it's watching the accumulation of a divine buildup for one's highest good. Because it also brings about that magnifying glass in life of exactly how to view someone character-wise. And by answering that, it allows an opportunity for that emotional healing that one actually isolated themselves in order to take this journey, in order to build up a new identity due to a change in emotions. You have the Four of Swords, Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Four of Pentacles. A partnership. Having the Hangman, allowing your thoughts and emotions to be the reason why you're reinventing yourself emotionally. And it may seem like the journey is identical to previous ones, but it's conducted in a way where it's to break down your habits as opposed to bring you out of a cycle, because life is a cycle. It's a circle of life. And the response to life is what matters. So it's allowing you to have a response to life where one isn't moving throughout life with unanswered questions due to unpursued answers. And Two of Wands allows one to hold oneself back due to emotional reaction, but it's never been a manipulation. So it's allowing yourself to not cut off your response to life because it looks manipulative. It's really more so facing the mental side head on, but being emotionally sound to the point where, in order to attract the optimal outcome of protection and purpose, life has to be pursued with vigor and passion, and allowing that to literally be your mustard seed of faith that gets you to that point where, when the opportunities present themselves, you're not missing them. You're literally present in them being opportunities. So it's not missing your miracles. It's being open to miracles, but in order to need a miracle, there has to be a mirrored result that you would like to improve. And by taking that chance, Ten of Wands and the Magician. When one felt like something was too much mentally and didn't know if you could move forward, being open to your greatness allows your greatness to shine through. And as your greatness shines through, the pathway has a contrast. And in contrast to not pursuing the optimal answer, there's also a complement to the pursuit of destiny. And that is where the Magician comes in with his Five of Pentacles. It's allowing you to take your plate, and instead of going ham hungry, you're able to see the selection of options to nourish that hunger. Mentally, physically, emotionally. A lot of fire, a lot of earth, 1 cup of water. So it's overcoming the manipulation. Water sign, Leo, Sagittarius. But even outside all that, it could be just taking their qualities of strength, the attributes of each sign, what their specialties are, and you're able to utilize those, and it creates this dish that is different, but it's of the most optimal nutrition. So you're actually getting what you need. It's just pushing you to be well-rounded. Yeah, well-rounded. And by becoming more well-rounded, you're able to move around obstacles better. So that's the air signs. Let's move to earth signs. Spirit, what messages do you have for the lovely earth signs? Ten of Pentacles. Mastering that loyalty to making the proper moral and financial decisions, to have your way in, it could be a legal matter, financial matter, general agreement matter. It's having your way. It's having the most favorable outcome possible be the case. Yeah, because in the past one felt overburdened, overworked. Yep. Three of Swords, Three of Wands, Ten of Wands. So that's Seven of Wand energy. In the middle, it's having that talk with yourself where it's like, okay, hey, I can't stay here in pity. I have to take three of these wands away, past, present, future, and divvy out this Ten of Wand energy and make it where it's most resourceful. And however many wands lie in the past, however many wands are for the present, and however many wands shall be available for the future. It's literally taking that inventory because you're worth it. It's getting out of that rut. It's getting past your own confines. And Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, King of Swords. Overcoming, being free, it's knowing that the truth can hurt. But so does not knowing the truth. And how in parallel do you move forward in a constructive manner when that actually is the truth? You know, it's knowing that if you uncover that truth and explore exactly who you are, it could be a little uncomfortable. But by knowing that you are enough at this particular point, is that not reason enough to pursue your goals? Congratulations. Because there's the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And there's that victory. There's that victory you seek. But it's not one that you would need to seek so much that you have to question your sights. It's not that type of a pursuit. It's more so if you could go looking for what it is for you to see, what there is for you to see. It's actually nothing for you to find. It's being open to creating a new picture where you just have the energy of the picture in mind, but you've released control of exactly what the presentation of your miracles look like, of your divine answers. It's being free. Very free, to the point where you know that you're not wearing a facade. You know that you are not discouraged. You're far from discouraged. You're encouraged. And for someone, this is literally how someone's been feeling. So to come out of that agony, to come out of that need to respond to life in a way of just turmoil, despair. It's having the right to be sound in your decision, to make your destiny, to make that decision in love, that need to have that self-love through discipline, discernment, and the need to be present in divine fashion. So it's not missing your synchronicities. It's not doubting yourself, even if your feelings are kind of unfavorable. It's allowing you to dive deeper into the unknown within you without expecting to explore the mirrored negative unknown. No. It's vowing to not have the pattern of a certain process repeat itself or hinder you, per se. So it's doing that internal work where you may be building a house or trying to put together all your ideas, but more than emotional gratification and more than for financial stability, it's also to make sure that it quenches the thirst of wondering if you failed yourself, and to work to get that answer creates a journey that shows you exactly not if you possess self-love, but just the beauty of how you present yourself to you in possession of self-love. Congratulations, Earth Sign. Owning your self-love, honing it, and knowing that you are someone. Namaste. And now we move to our fire signs. The Hermit. Not wanting to offend, not wanting to defend. You want to not deceive yourself when it comes to a past commitment. In the past, there was a commitment. And in the present, you don't want to deceive yourself, because as you're spending time with yourself, you don't want to over-question if this connection is authentic. And the more and more time that you have to yourself, it leaves room to question the authenticity of the connection. Yes, the Hierophant. But there's also spiritual signs that there's also spiritual signs that your spirit is the mirror reflection of the magnetism of your social circle. So if you've done this overhaul and in a way, started over with your social circle, the reemergence of certain individuals are equal to your vibration, but also equal to the due respect that the universe promises you. So there's no need to worry. There is no need to worry. And the universe is showing you that. Now, you may offend a few people, and it shows that because there's a need. You have the Aries and you have the Virgo. Aries, Virgo. And yeah. Four of Pentacles. So, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. In the past, you had an opportunity to connect with someone, but someone was guarded. And presently, you don't want to be so guarded that you're missing opportunities. Two of Swords. So it's being able to see the beauty of saying, hey, I have something to say. And the universe is respecting. The universe is respecting your maturity. You know, it's leaving a little room for mysticism, but not in the absence of favor. So without favor being absent, it's allowing you to say, hey, everything's okay. You just want to move through life in a way of, you don't want it to be boring. So you leave a little room for some mystery. And as you allow the universe to receive the faith you've given it, you understand that your acquaintances turn into accomplishments through growth. And with that growth being the caliber, it's allowing you to find this new passion in life. You're able to believe in the universe again. You're able to believe in yourself. You're able to believe in yourself. That's a good thing, because you may be called to a position of leadership. There's also a fear of being misunderstood or not received in communication. So that right there is the universe saying, don't leave out your purpose. If you're being called to be a leader, lead. Because it's only circling back to a deficit within your contentment with yourself. Or it could be within a partnership that it's creating issues because you never had a partnership that understood you for who you are. So it's actually getting that in return to the point where the universe is teaching you that your prayers can be answered and shall be answered. So don't give up on being heard. Let your voice be heard, and that spirit hears your cry. So you're well received instead of neglected. In purpose, it's showing up for yourself. Spirit's saying that karmically, your tears have watered the seeds of your sorrow and generates the success of your tomorrow. So a message for earth signs. So a message for fire signs. So now we're on the water sign. Spirit, what messages do you have for the fire signs? Okay. Now, fire sign. Spirit, what messages do you have for the fire sign? Two of Cups. Pursuit of a union. Pursuit of something that you've taken your time to build. Birth, maybe? The World card. Your new goal is to create new karma. You've gone on a journey where Spirit has directed your course, your path, and throughout all the anxiety, it's being able to see that Spirit has protected you the whole way. So there's no need to worry. And presently, it's having that, it's getting used to worrying. when there's really no need to worry. So it's undoing that. Knight of Wands. It's undoing that habit of worrying, that habit of second guessing. Your importance. It's knowing that you're important. It's knowing that you're right to define your destiny for the best and the good is an option. You don't have to worry about if the universe loves you or if there are unfavorable situations in your life. You no longer have to worry about how will Spirit fix what is on your to-do list to have addressed. And life is going to show you nothing is broken. You're not broken. You're not bound. You're not a target for turmoil. And by accepting that, King of Wands. Being that ultra manifester, that ultra, I'm getting this inclination of somebody stepping into your career. It's no longer second guessing if that's the career choice for you. And it's Spirit way of saying you've had it in you the whole time. But in order to know that you have it in you, which is greatness, Spirit had to push you to unlock your greatness, seek your greatness, find and define just exactly how would you protect your opportunity to be great. You may have had a situation where someone tried to do something and it presented you with options on how to address something. You wonder how you're going to eat, to the point where even in the presence of food, you didn't have an appetite because it was just that bad. You know, you may have had to figure out where your next meal was coming from at one point. But Spirit showed you, if you stick to the discipline set before you. But it's the option to accept your emotions, but not allow your emotions to get you down, keep you down. You know, it's allowing one to say, in order to find one's way, every time that you needed to make a move, if you didn't consult Spirit, Spirit would kind of chastise you. But allowing yourself to literally take the chance to be open to being in the midst of a group, and you're literally pushed to be that individual and make a sound decision for yourself. It's saying it's going to look a little awkward. True enough. But you are the only one in pursuit of the caliber of knowledge that you are in pursuit of. So it's taking the time to say, excuse me, there's a journey that you need to walk. And there are individuals that if they aren't on your path, that doesn't mean look down. It just means that you have the ability to say, hey, you're on a different course in your life right now, and you're receiving that training. It's like going to school instead of skipping school. So it's allowing yourself to be in that position spiritually where it's time out for escapism and gaining the knowledge that you desire in order to have that emotional anatomy, to be a manifester. Instead of feeling the need to manipulate energy within yourself. So it could be, okay, having a bad day, take a drink. Having a bad day, don't take a walk. It's doing the total opposite. It's literally saying, you know what? I'm going to push past escapism. And I'm going to go into a mindset that once it works, it's not going to make me, it's not going to make you want to escape. It's something that you can adapt to over escape from, because it's not imprisonment, it's empowerment. Namaste. I'm Dr. Chakrageous with Chakrageous University, Hospital, Club, and more. Feel free to check the description box below for more information and updates, and stay tuned for more. Namaste.